Welcome to the Pizza Ninjas Community Show. Today, we're going to be talking about quite a few things. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin Amsterdam. We have an event coming up with some discount codes for Pizza Ninja holders, of course. Pizza Ninja's Pizza Pets winning first place at the New York Short Animation Festival. The trophies have been delivered, and we have to just tip our hats to everybody that played a role in that. And there will be a few more that even aren't mentioned here that also played a role in it, of course. A little recap of what happened at KBW this week out in Korea. We already have a video out for that. If you haven't seen it, it's awesome. Fred and I are going to watch it live on this space. October is coming, man. So October is supposed to bring good vibes for the crypto market as a whole. But let's see if it brings good vibes for ordinals as a whole as well. We'd love to see some good vibes around the Bitcoin DeFi space. A couple more topics that we're going to be talking about as well, but we'll dive in just a few minutes. With all that being said, I am joined by my co-host, Fred Builds, Growth and Innovation Lead. What's up today, Fred?
What's up, everybody? Yeah, I'm feeling kind of good today, I do have to say. I just logged on a few hours ago. I saw some news that we're in good company as Bitcoin investors. The highest IQ holder in the world, I can't pronounce his name, so I'm not even going to try because it's some Asian name, and I'm not good at that. But 270 something in IQ is now full porting Bitcoin. What do we think about that, Chris? Are we in good company?
Yeah, I did see that. I saw the highest IQ person buying Bitcoin. I think it's really cool, man. I didn't really look into details of it. I think even hey, look at you in your orange cup. I think even more, I also like that Michael Saylor has been buying again. It's kind of the flywheels have been turned back on as well. And yeah, I mean, you got to have high IQ to kind of understand what you're doing here. And I think it was kind of obvious, starting to see the deprecation of the dollar, or really across the world. Like I can speak on the US terms that our dollar is our debt ceiling is going up and our dollar is getting worth less. But I know the same thing for a large part of Asia as well is kind of they've been seeing their value of the currency go down the last few years, items going up. So yeah, I mean, I just think smart people are understanding, Bitcoin is the way. I actually never watched The Big Short. Have you ever watched that movie?
It's been a hot minute. Is that the movie where who is it? Ryan Gosling says something like, "Yeah, that's my quant. See him?"
Probably so. I haven't seen it either, but I saw a clip from it today, and it's like when they realized that they were right. Like they're going to hit the Big Short. Like two of the guys are celebrating, like, yeah, we did it, we win. And the other guy is like, yes, we won, but do you realize people are about to lose jobs and lives and economy's about to get destroyed? That's how it feels sometimes rooting for Bitcoin. Everybody's like, yeah, fiat is dead. And while I understand that, it's also kind of like, well, that's not good for everybody. Yeah. Yeah. So, I kind of feel that guy. I watched that clip today and I sort of felt like that. But let's talk about some more fun stuff, not any of this macro Bitcoin stuff. We announced a couple of weeks ago that we won first place at the New York Short Animation Festival for the Pizza Ninjas Pizza Pets animation. We watched that video. We're not going to watch it today necessarily, but we will. We actually received some physical awards today. I need Ken on the show because I think Ken has one as well, but obviously largely our IP team. So yeah, let's go ahead and make this even a little bigger than it is. This is the announcement of what we won, and this is kind of a mock-up of how the trophy was going to look. So today, people are actually receiving the trophy that contributed. So one of them is Flame. Truly an honor to receive this award for Best Narrative Animation for being a part of the Pizza Ninjas writing team. Looking real nice sitting next to the redacted lady on the right, which is another award that Flame has won. He's not doxxed, but I mean, you can actually read it in the photo. Academy of Television Arts in 2024 Emmy Awards. So he's got his...
Chris, what does that mean? I'm plugged out of the matrix, so I don't follow these Hollywood things, but this is a pretty big one, no?
Emmy is the highest caliber film style award that you can possibly win in the US. And so Flame is saying, I have one of these and now I have the Pizza Pets one right next to each other. Flame is a
Again,
big deal, basically, but he's not doxxed. And yeah, I actually didn't. I'm kind of surprised he even let this out the bag because, like, clearly, like he made it clear that you could read it and stuff.
yeah.
I also feel like he needs like a better display case, man. I mean, the dude's got an Emmy and he's got this animation award now. So it's like I feel like it kind of looks like they're just sitting on a random shelf over there.
100%. 100%.
So heck yeah, man! Shout out to Flame for helping with the Pizza Ninjas lore, with the animation on all those calls. I was on a lot of the calls as well, really contributing. Another person that got the award, many know, is Turhan Troy Kalek. Troy has his own project in the ordinal space. Big believer since day one in ordinals, and yeah, this is what he wrote. I love working with Pizza Ninjas. I love producing animations, acting, and doing voiceovers. This is our first award, and it's just the beginning. Big things are coming with Pizza Ninjas. Stay tuned. Congrats to everyone who made this happen. You know who you are. Hashtag Ralph. And he, of course, got his best narrative animation, Pizza Ninjas, Pizza Pets voice actor for Troy Kalek. We need a little sound of applause for that. Did it come through?
It came through correct.
Okay, good. And there's more. I don't think he posted it, but Ken 100, he actually he contributed. He's our creative director, and he largely contributed to the animation as well. Like, I mean, he was the creative director around it. I think he got one as well. Then, of course, the CEO, T.O., largely contributed towards the character, lore, and animation. And I think there were a few more, but I know that, and Dave Kibo, of course. We had Dave on the show a couple weeks ago. Were you there for that episode? Yeah, you came in late. Yeah, Dave hasn't posted about it yet. He has been sharing, but Dave is obviously like one of the writers for the Pizza Pets animation. Very talented, very active in the ordinal space. So just wanted to throw some flowers out for our team, man. They did a great job. Founder of Ordinauts with Troy as well. So yeah, man, it really wouldn't have been possible without them and Flame. So
Troy and Dave worked together.
Yes, Troy and Dave worked together. Flame was separate, and then of course Trevor, Ken, and everybody else that made it happen. Those are just the highlighted names that were really on top of this whole thing.
Excellent.
Yes, and of course those are Pizza Pets animation. I don't know if I've made that like super clear, but it was. I mean, we did say that at the beginning. We did watch that together, but I mean, literally, like the animation that everybody saw on Ordinal's Twitter, where like Pizza Pets was introduced. It was like our first big animation. It was a minute long. That was the animation that was that won it. Just to make that crystal clear. I wonder if it should be under. I can't view that right now, but yeah. So awesome work. Couple more things I want to touch on today. This is just like a little side note, but Bitcoin Amsterdam's coming up November 13th through the 14th. If you need tickets and you're a Pizza Ninja holder, we have discount codes for you. I shared that in the Discord earlier today in the holders Discord, so check that out. We got Adam from Fred's following saying Fred in the house, and we got the L saying GM Ninjas, GML, GM.
Hey, the LGM. Adam is from Amsterdam, so he might actually go to Bitcoin Amsterdam. And there's a bunch of like the demographic I would describe of Bitcoin Amsterdam. It's really with like the true OG Bitcoiner vibe. They very much care about the ethos of Bitcoin. And that also means you'll find some laser eyes that you can talk about ordinals with.
Yeah. I have never been to Amsterdam. I had a connecting flight in Amsterdam, but that doesn't really count. So yeah, I've like technically been in it, but it was for a couple hours at the airport. So I've never actually been to Amsterdam. Would love to go one day. would love to go to Bitcoin Amsterdam, but it's in a couple weeks, and we got a lot to cook before October, man. In October. So like, we're about to be like heads down building. So I feel like we're just gonna fly. This next month is gonna fly by, you know. Trevor did kind of make a post. We've been talking about this as well, but some of the things, like just the recent accomplishments, was we are like what we got going on. We're about to inscribe the 34 megas plus 4 megas for provenance. It's gonna be really cool. That's gonna be like,
Man, the things I've seen on those 4 megas, it's like, I mean, insane art, amazing, even applications, games,
yeah,
and stuff on there. So
yeah.
dope.
We need to have a couple of people that are comfortable getting on video to come talk about the 4 mega experience, because it's been a process, man. I mean, like you said, there's a lot more than just the fact that it's more data. It's like they're actually putting stuff in the data. So super cool to see that. He highlighted that, you know, we just won first place at the New York Short Animation Festival. And then, of course, our IP Giga Incubator to help holders monetize their IP coming October/November. That's going to be a huge one, man. That's going to be one that both me and you are going to have to be locked in and dialed in for, as we were for the last 2 boot camps. But this one's going to be bigger than all of the other ones. And, of course, approaching our V2 mint. And, yeah, he kind of expands on each one of these, talking about the 1,000 new traits, 15 new types of ninjas, Boozy growing the IP, and then all that. So this was a really good highlight for the post. And of course, me and you've extensively talked about the IP school that's coming up in October/November.
Dream, grow, earn, baby.
Dream, grow, earn. What does that mean to you, Fred?
Yeah, I'm guilty of being a dreamer, and I think we need more dreamers in the world. So, you know, when it comes down to picturing the most exciting, bullish, creative case for whatever piece of art you got yourself as an ordinal, I think that's what Dream is about. Writing out that captivating story, you know, making wiki entries on that, building a world building, really, like dreaming up a world. That's what it means to me.
Yeah, well, the thing about AI, and this is what we've touched on a lot, is it can kind of get you out of just the dream phase. You know, like, I'm like you, man. I'm an idealist, and I have millions of ideas at the base level. But until AI made it possible, it's been hard to like execute said ideas. Hey, 1 second.
Let's go. We need more kids on stream, Chris. Don't hide your kids.
Gosh. Yeah, crazy stuff, man. But yeah, AI has made it possible to get to that next phase, and do the growth and the earning, and all that. Actually, this is like really fresh. I wasn't going to pull it up on the stream, but OpenAI camp came out. Speaking of this, OpenAI came out with Sora 2 today. And I don't know if you saw this, but it's pretty cool. So I've already requested access to this. If you don't know what you're looking at, this is like the newest video creation by ChatGPT. You know, these are all like AI videos. And one thing I'm really curious on, which I think is possible, is like if you can have like that starting frame, because that's very important for like Ninja IP stuff, because it's hard to kind of prompt the character to get into the world that you've created already, unless it allows you to kind of have a starting frame, which I think that it does, because I watched one of the interns like make themselves into Sora 2. I think, yeah, maybe it was this one.
This one of the interns?
No, but this looks like an example that I was talking about. Like, yeah, I think she like made herself into that. But anyways, yeah, man. It's just definitely getting easier to create content, and kind of get out of that dream phase, as I was saying, and then kind of take it to the next level of like, okay, how do you like get this off the ground?
Wow, man, October in IP school, it's going to be a lot on my central nervous system. It's going to be a
Yeah.
lot.
Dude, same. It's gonna be it's gonna be a lot of learning for all of us, you know. But I'm excited to see what comes out of it. I have high expectations. I really think that people are gonna come out of it that right now like don't even know like base level stuff on like what even N8N is or some of these better AI programs for storytelling, and they're going to surpass the people that's been doing it for a while. It's just inevitable, you know. Like there's just people that are cracked good at like certain things that like once they kind of get on a roll, they just like pass everybody up.
I mean, dude, count me in. You've been cooking on N8N every week. There, you show us new builds. That's
Yeah, dude.
you're probably going to really be a staple for the grow part of it.
Yeah, and 8N is fun because you can build anything you can dream of. But gosh, man, you got to deal with like a lot of like APIs and like tech stuff that I'm not used to dealing with. And it's like they go out of their way to make that stuff complicated, man. It's like just let me freaking connect, right? Like why can't this be like Web3 where I just like connect my
Let me plug
wallet,
in.
yeah, and then like I'm able to like use this thing. Instead, there's like 4 different keys that all have different functions, and you got to make sure you're doing the correct functions at the right time. And they're even more complicated than that, but I won't go into that on this in this live stream. But
I mean, I don't know much, but what I do know is that there's huge differences in terms of the quality of APIs by different providers, right? So some are extremely intuitive and, you know, UX is great and everything. Others are more horrible to deal with. So
yeah, X is horrible to deal with, which is ironic because that's where most of our stuff is done. It's pay to
I
play.
don't know.
I mean, it's pay to play. Like if you want your API to scrap Twitter data, you got to pay like a ridiculous amount a month. It's like $50,000 or something like that. But
well, and if it worked properly for that, then you know
well,
you can make a case.
yeah, it's worth it for like virtuals or like things that are like using the X API all the time. So the base level for like what most people do, especially for these like IP stuff, you can get away with doing free stuff, but it's like they make it insanely complicated. Like so much so you can't even like smoothly upload an image with a text using the API without having like 2 different systems to do that. It's like one system is for like X recognizing the photo, which is like the X API one, and then the other one is for recognizing the text. It's just like insanely complicated. But we're gonna break all that down in the IP school for you guys to know, and why you would even want to do that. Obviously, we'll talk about that as well, but that is more to come. And then of course the AI, just you know, the models are getting better, like Nana Banana, and I mean, that's the latest one. Obviously, we just watched like a glimpse of like Sora 2 and stuff, but super exciting stuff, man.
Cool.
Yeah.
Should we talk about this week's event?
Yeah, of course. So this week was KBW, Korea Blockchain Week, and I had it. So we actually hosted the after party at Bitcoin Breakout. And just a huge shout out to the partners there: BitLayers, Track Network, Nakamoto Wells, Dog of Bitcoin, Vito, and FOMO Magazine. Free Dog. I think they're still locked out of their account, so free Dog, please. And so yeah, they made this event possible. Fred, we're actually going to have Track Network on in the next few weeks, I think after Singapore, to just come talk about their like what they do and like why people use them and all that. So they're gonna come on and just kind of pitch us, you know. So
Cool.
be like
I've actually worked with them.
oh, you have? Oh, good. Then you'll have a
Yeah.
base level understanding of their tech.
Yeah. On a few spaces or so last year, but yeah, cool that they're progressing.
Heck yeah, man. Great to see them support the events. With that being said, let's check out this event. Give me a thumbs up if it sounds smooth.
If you don't like something, change it. If you don't like your job, quit. If you don't have enough time, stop watching TV. Life is simple. If you're looking for the love of your life, stop. They won't be waiting for you when you start doing things you love. Stop overanalyzing. Life is simple. Let's go!
Ayo, that was produced by FOMO magazine. So shout out to FOMO magazine for the amazing video. That's why I wanted to actually play it out a little bit more so you could see them. What do you think, man? Was that your first time seeing it? Have you seen the recap yet?
No, dude, and it was fucking sick.
Yeah.
Honestly, good edit, good tune as well. I do like myself a little higher BPM from time to time. So
yeah, me too, man. A couple things to unpack there. This drone shot was nutty. I don't even know how they did that. That's crazy. It's like the transition right there all the way down to Bitcoin Breakout. That was really cool. Obviously, like the sponsors were featured everywhere. So that was really cool to see, like BitLayer right there, Trap Network, like all over the place. Nakamoto Wells. The DJ looked sick. The venue looked packed. This is Eric, the one that said, "Let's go." That's actually our director, our event director for Asia. He'll love that, bro. Eric's awesome, man. He's a vibe. He'll be on when we have the track guys on. I love this. This is something that's like me at parties, you know, just like unleashing all that pent up energy, man. Yeah, huge shout out to Eric to like making this possible, and we're obviously like he's part of the team as well. Yeah, the shout out to me for making these shirts, and then I think
That's
the CEO shirts, and we also had the Ralph shirts. I think that's BitLayer's helmet. I'm not 100% sure on that helmet. Eric was saying that there's actually like a lot of girls here as well, which is like an ongoing like joke in crypto about how like parties are like mainly dudes, so it's cool to see like the girls show up as well for a party in Asia. Dude, this just looked really freaking awesome, and I'm super jealous that I wasn't there. I've actually never been to Korea, but this, I would say, out of all the events in the world that I would like to go to,
that one the most.
It's probably Korea Blockchain Week. Yeah, I know the owner of this bar. His name is CJ. He is actually like high school friends with Trevor or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's something like that. They were friends for a long time. I think even like before the space, they were both like successful entrepreneurs and startups. And I don't want to put all their information out there. It's all good stuff. But basically the guy who ended up getting, owns the bar, the BTC bar is CJ. And I met him while we were in Tokyo. I spent a brief amount of time with him, but he was a really cool dude. He was actually sick when I met him. Like apparently had some type of the flu, so I had to keep my distance a little bit. But yeah, man, I've heard great things about Korea, and I think I would love to go.
Yeah, I think it's probably number one of events that I'd go to. I also haven't been to. I've been to Vegas, but not for a crypto event.
Meh. It's all right.
I mean, yeah, you're kind of like fed up with US, I can imagine, or not fed up, but like you are in the US, so it's like
so I'm already in like a hot state. Mine's more humid, but like the only place that's like more hot than where I'm at is Vegas. Like I was like legitimately hot from the time I got to Vegas this year to the time I left.
Yeah, it's also another desert.
Yeah, I mean, And it didn't help that we stayed in a B&B, and the B&B was nice, but like it had like an auto change the temperature, and it would like reset itself to like really hot every day, I guess, because the B&B host would like try to save money, and it would like take a while to catch up. Oh, and there was like the minimum amount, like the most you could put the air on, like still made it hot. Like even with the air on, it still wasn't cool enough. So it's kind of like, come on, man. Like save, or don't worry about the money so much, and like let us not be hot. But anyways, dude, that event looked phenomenal, and yeah, huge shout out to this. And so like, yeah, this is we'll conclude with this because we're just going to do a 30-minute space today, but we're in Singapore next for Token 2049, and we also have a few spots left for partners on that. So Singapore is coming up. Let's take a look at that real quick before we conclude. This is going to be October 3rd. So Friday, October 3rd, that's this Friday. You can register using the Luma event. There's 743 people going, hosted by Arch Network. I cannot say that name. Juyuk Bak, Eric, Trevor, Nick, Lawrence, and Threshold Network. There's a lot here. I mean, this is going to be the venue, taking place during Token 2049 at this rooftop bar in Singapore. We'll be blending breakthroughs of demos and keynotes with curated cocktails, stunning city views, and unforgettable experience. I would really like to go to this one too. We gotta make it to Korea Blockchain Week next year, man.
I'm in. This year was rough for me, but next year I'm in.
I feel you. Yeah, there's gonna be networking and food, keynotes and networking. So it sounds like super like not formal, but like it sounds like a nice setting, like cocktails and presentations and networking and food. I mean, all the good things about crypto. So seeing innovative ideas while enjoying some community and enjoying some drinks and food. There's a lot of work that go into these events. I would love maybe Special to be able to join us more. Just to kind of talk about these events. He's been doing a lot of the ones in Asia, but it is 4 a.m. for him right now, so kind of hard for him to make these at this time. But yeah, if you're ever able to go to one of these events, I highly recommend it. Usually Pizza Ninjas always has a strong presence and support at the events. And then again, shout out to all the sponsors that make these events possible.
Amazing, man. I think that was a wrap for this week. I don't think we forgot anything.
No, I think, man. Shout out to Flame, Ken, Troy, Dave, Trevor, and all of the others that went into making it possible for us to receive that Pizza Ninjas and a short animation trophy for winning the best short animation at the New York Short Film Festival. It's a mouthful. And looking forward to seeing some coverage on Singapore, just like we watched on Korea.
One of many trophies to come.
Yes, as Troy said. We're the meme kind of by now, but we're just getting started. We're working on a lot. We're cooking a lot. And a lot of it's about to be unfolding in the next few months. So thanks everybody for tuning in, and we will continue to update you guys on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern time. And I hope you guys have an awesome Tuesday.